Hello, my name is Christopher Giardino. I'm an instructor with Toronto Media and Film College. And today we'll talk a little bit about screenwriting and screenwriting techniques for first-time screenwriters and try to debunk some of the first-time mistakes that people make and how to correct them in order to better do a first-time screenplay. One of the biggest mistakes that people make when they want to sit down and start doing their first screenplay is either write too much or too little. If you want to do a 2-hour action film, you would have 120 pages. The rule of thumb is a page a minute. If you want to do a breezy 90-minute comedy, 90 pages. The other thing that you always have to remember too is try to think of where you want your story to go before you start writing. It's easy to start writing and you have a great idea, but then the more you write, you don't really know where you want it to go. And you get this sort of rambling screenplay, which doesn't really have a beginning or a middle or an end. What you want to do is try to map it out and think about who are your characters, what is their motivation, and why do they want to do what they want to do. In this case, that helps your dialogue, and what you want to do is almost create a background for your characters. You don't have to write that into the screenplay, but what you want to do is sit back and think, who are my characters? What is their background? What do they like to eat? Where do they go? How do they spend their free time? Are they married? What's their education level? Have they traveled a lot? Have they not traveled a lot? These are the kinds of things that if you can sit down and think about your characters in this context, then when you actually start to write them, the dialogue will write themselves. What you want to do is get into the mind frame of the characters and have them act the way they would act if that situation was really happening to them in real life. The same token, once you establish your characters, you want to determine, where is my plot going? What is the journey that I want my hero or heroine to learn throughout the course of this 2-hour picture or 90-minute comedy or whatnot? Every protagonist tends to have a journey, a goal. Think about, what is the goal of my characters? Why do I want to tell this story? Why do I think people would want to watch this story or spend time with these characters? And if you can do that and take your time and spend more time preparing your screenplay, you'll find the actual act of writing the screenplay that much more pleasurable and a successful experience.